Do you ever wonder if there's more to the numbers around you than just coincidence? What if I told you these numbers have been quietly guiding your life all along, shaping your decisions, your growth, and even your future? From the moment you see the number 4 signaling a time for stability, to the unexpected power of the number 9, calling you towards spiritual completion, each number is like a hidden message, waiting for you to unlock it. Curious yet? Keep watching, because these numbers might just change how you see everything, your choices, your path, and maybe even yourself. Hey there, lucky ones. Have you ever wondered why some numbers seem to have a little more magic to them than others? Why some numbers, even when you see them pop up in your day, make you feel like something good is about to happen? Maybe it's the way they appear in your life at the right moment, or how they just seem to speak to you in a way that others don't. It's funny, isn't it? Numbers are everywhere, in our addresses, birthdays, and even in our dreams. But what if some numbers, just the right ones, could help you win big? Not just in a game of chance, but in life itself. What if these numbers could align with something deeper, something that has always been there, waiting for you to tap into it? In Buddhism, numbers have special meanings. They carry energy, and sometimes they can feel like a little guiding light, reminding us of who we are and what we're capable of. And maybe, just maybe, some of these numbers have a connection to that elusive jackpot we're all hoping for. Not just the lottery jackpot, but the jackpot of success, balance, and inner peace. Curious to discover the 6 numbers to win jackpot lottery on January 2025? Then keep watching. Take a moment to subscribe and leave a like, and join us by commenting this powerful affirmation. I am open to the wisdom hidden in every number I see. This isn't just a one-time statement. It's a mantra to carry with you, to repeat often, and to write wherever you need a reminder. Let it become part of your daily life, energizing your commitment to the prosperity you're welcoming. So what do you think? Are you ready to learn about 6 numbers that could change your luck for the better? 6 numbers that not only hold the key to winning the jackpot, but might just bring you closer to understanding yourself too. These aren't just any random numbers. They come with a special kind of wisdom. And in a moment, we're going to uncover the first of them, one that symbolizes completion and perfection. Sounds intriguing, right? Stick with me, because you might find that this number holds more power than you ever imagined. Let's start with number 7. It's coming up next, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. The first number, lucky number 7. All right, here we are. Let's talk about the first number on our list, number 7. Now, you might already know that 7 has a certain magic to it, right? It's often called a lucky number, and you see it everywhere, from the 7 days of the week to lucky 7s in a casino. But why is it so special? In Buddhism, the number 7 symbolizes completion. It's the idea of reaching a place of perfection where everything falls into place. Think of it as that moment when you've worked so hard on something, and then finally it's finished. You know the feeling, right? The satisfaction of putting in the effort and seeing everything come together just as it should. It's not about being perfect, but about reaching a state of wholeness where everything aligns perfectly. Now, here's a thought for you. What if number 7 could be a guide for you? A reminder that when you align your efforts with your purpose, things can truly click into place. Whether it's with your goals, your dreams, or even your approach to life, what if this number, which symbolizes completion, could help bring that same harmony to your journey? Think about how much work it takes to get something just right, to be truly at peace with what you've created. Isn't that a feeling worth striving for? That's the kind of energy number 7 brings into your life. It's about balance, completion, and the beauty of things coming full circle. And for all you winners out there, if you're thinking of hitting the jackpot, this could be the number that helps you feel that everything has come together in perfect harmony. So what does that mean for you? Maybe it's a sign to trust that everything you've been working toward is about to come together. Maybe you're closer than you think to your moment of perfection. Keep that thought in mind as we move forward, because the next number is all about balance and harmony, something you definitely don't want to miss. Stay with me, winners. let's move on to lucky number 2, number 3, where things get even more interesting. The second number, lucky number 3. Now let's move on to lucky number 2, number 3. And I'm sure you've seen this number pop up in your life more than once. Maybe you've noticed it in the 3 little words we all want to hear. I love you. Or in the famous phrase, good things come in threes. So what makes this number so special? In Buddhist teachings, number 3 represents balance and harmony. Think of it like the perfect rhythm, a steady beat that keeps everything in line. It's that sense of calm when things are falling into place. It's not too much and not too little. It's just right. Have you ever had one of those moments where everything feels aligned, like you're in the right place at the right time? That's the kind of energy that number 3 brings into your life. It's about finding peace and flow. But here's something to think about. Have you ever felt like your life was a little out of balance? Maybe things felt like they were just a bit off, like you were working too hard or pushing too much in one direction. What if this number is a gentle reminder that things don't need to be perfect to be good? Sometimes, just a little balance can make all the difference. And when you find it, things feel like they're working with you, not against you. As a winner, you know that the right mindset can make a world of difference. So what if number 3 is here to remind you that even in the search for your jackpot, balance is key? It's a nudge to take a step back, breathe, and remember that everything doesn't have to happen all at once. Just like how a perfectly balanced scale feels effortless, life too can feel that way when you let it. But I'm not done yet because we've got one more number coming up. Number 8 is just around the corner, and it brings with it a message of infinity and abundance. Now that's a jackpot worth aiming for, wouldn't you agree? So hang tight, let's move on to lucky number 3 and see how it ties all of this together. The third number, lucky number 8. All right, let's talk about lucky number 8. Now this is one powerful number. If you've ever seen the number 8, you probably noticed how it looks like an infinity symbol, right? It just keeps going, never ending, without a beginning or an end. Isn't that fascinating? But what does this mean when it comes to luck, and more importantly, your jackpot? In Buddhist teachings, the number 8 represents infinity and abundance. Think about it for a second. Abundance isn't just about having more of something. It's about the feeling of limitless possibility, where there's enough for everyone and there's always room for more. Picture that feeling when you receive something unexpected, something you didn't even know you needed, yet it shows up and changes everything. That's the power of abundance. Have you ever had a moment where you thought, this is it? This is my time? And when you look around, then you realize the opportunities are endless. Like the universe is saying, you've got this. That's what the number 8 wants you to remember. Abundance isn't something you chase. It's something you allow to come to you, like a flow of energy that never runs out. As a winner, you know how important it is to stay open, to let good things come into your life. The universe has endless ways of surprising you. It might not be in the way you expect, but it's there, always flowing toward you, like that infinity symbol, moving forward without limits. And here's something to think about. What would your life look like if you truly embraced the idea that abundance is everywhere? If you knew that good things were just waiting to find you, all you had to do was stay present and keep your heart open? That's the kind of mindset that makes room for infinite possibilities and, for us, a potential jackpot. But we're not done yet, winners. The next number brings a sense of stability and foundation that you're going to need as you move forward. Lucky number 4 is about laying the groundwork for lasting success. And trust me, it's a perfect way to build on all the abundance that's waiting for you. So hang tight, because we're about to look into number 4, and you're going to love how it brings everything together. Hey winners! I know you're feeling the energy right now, and I don't want you to miss out on what's coming next. So here's what I need you to do. If you're loving this video so far, hit that like button right now. It helps more than you think, and it shows that you're all in. But wait, there's more. I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, which number do you feel deeply connected to and why? Is this video sparking something inside you? Share your thoughts with me. I love hearing from you. And if you want to keep up with all the powerful content I've got coming your way, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss a new video. Finally, if you know someone who needs to hear this or could benefit from this message, share it with them. Let's spread this energy and help others make their next move, just like you are today. You got this, winners. Now let's keep going. The fourth number, lucky number 4. Let's talk about lucky number 4. This one is all about stability and foundation. Think about a solid rock or a strong tree with deep roots. No matter what happens around it, that rock doesn't move. Those tree roots stay grounded. That's what number 4 represents, the idea that the foundation you build today can support everything that comes next. Have you ever tried to build something, maybe a project or a dream, only to realize it's shaky or unstable? It's frustrating, right? But when you start with a strong foundation, you know it'll hold up no matter what challenges come your way. That's the gift of number 4. It reminds you that what you build in your life, from your goals to your relationships, needs to be sturdy. You can't rush it. Take your time, lay the right groundwork, and when you do, everything else will follow. As a winner, you know that success doesn't just happen overnight. It's the small, consistent actions that help create something lasting. Whether it's putting in the work every day, staying grounded in your beliefs, or learning from your past mistakes. Number 4 shows you the importance of building a life that's strong enough to withstand anything. Have you ever felt like things were falling apart, but then something or someone stepped in and gave you that sense of security, that reassurance that everything would be okay? That's the kind of stability we're talking about. Number 4 is the universe telling you, take a deep breath, keep going, you're on the right path. But here's the thing, once you've got that foundation in place, you can't just sit back and relax. Life is always changing, and that's where our next lucky number comes in. Lucky number 5 symbolizes change and growth, something we all need to embrace if we want to keep moving forward. So, stick with me. We're about to take that stable foundation and watch it transform as we move into number 5. It's going to be exciting, and trust me, you're going to want to see where it all leads. The 5th number, lucky number 5. Let's talk about lucky number 5. If you've ever felt like you were standing still, like life was moving around you but you weren't part of it, then this number is for you. Number 5 represents change, growth. It's the feeling of stepping out of your comfort zone and knowing that something better is on the other side. But change isn't always easy, is it? Think about a time when you decided to make a change in your life. Maybe it was a small one, like picking up a new habit, or maybe it was big, like changing jobs or moving to a new place. It probably felt a little scary at first, right? But the moment you embraced that change, you began to grow. You started learning more about yourself and the world around you. That's the power of number 5. It doesn't promise that change will be simple, but it does promise that growth is waiting for you on the other side. As a winner, you know that growth is never easy. It takes courage. It takes stepping into the unknown and trusting that you're capable of handling whatever comes your way. And when you do that, you realize that the more you grow, the more confident you become in facing the next change. It's like building muscle. At first it's hard, but over time you get stronger, and soon enough, you're handling things you never thought possible. So why does number 5 keep showing up in your life? Maybe it's a reminder that change is coming and it's time to embrace it. Or maybe it's telling you that growth is happening, even when it feels uncomfortable. We all go through times where we feel like we're not moving forward. But number 5 is a nudge saying, don't stop now, there's more ahead, keep going. Now, here's where things get interesting. As you grow and change, you start to reach a point of understanding, a point where everything clicks. And when that moment happens, you'll know. Because the next lucky number, number 9, represents enlightenment and spiritual completion. It's the moment when all the pieces come together. So stay with me. This next chapter is going to show you how all that change and growth leads to something bigger than you ever imagined. You're so close, and trust me, it's going to be worth it. The 6th number, lucky number 9. We've made it to lucky number 9, and let me tell you, this number isn't just any number, it's something special. It's the number that represents enlightenment and spiritual completion. But before you roll your eyes and think, that sounds too deep for me, let me share something with you. Have you ever had one of those aha moments? You know, when everything just clicks and suddenly you understand something you never understood before? That's what number 9 is all about. It's like the universe pulling back the curtain and revealing a bigger picture. It's the moment when you see things clearly, when the fog lifts, and you feel a sense of peace, knowing that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Think about it. Have you ever been on a path, struggling with uncertainty, doubting your choices, and then out of nowhere, something happens that makes everything make sense? Maybe it was a conversation, a book, a dream, or just a feeling that everything is coming together. That's the essence of number 9. It's about understanding that you've grown, you've learned, and now you're ready for the next chapter. Now here's the thing. This moment of enlightenment doesn't come easily. It's not something you can force. It comes after all the hard work, the growth, and the changes. It comes when you've faced your fears, taken risks, and trusted yourself. But when it does come, it's like a wave of calm washing over you. It's a feeling that everything you've been through has led you to this point, and it all makes sense. As winners, we know that life isn't always simple. It's messy, unpredictable, and sometimes frustrating. But when we experience number 9, it's like everything we've been through suddenly has a purpose. It's the reward for pushing through the tough times and staying true to ourselves. And here's the exciting part. When you reach this point of spiritual completion, it doesn't mean the work is over. Far from it. It's just the beginning of something even bigger. It's the foundation for the next step. It's like you're given a glimpse of the potential that lies ahead, and it's up to you to take that energy and move forward. So what's next for you after reaching this moment of enlightenment? Well, that's where the magic happens, because this doesn't end here. The journey continues. And with number 9, you're ready to face whatever comes next with open eyes and a full heart. You're ready to embrace the next chapter. And as we move to the final section, I want you to hold on to that feeling of peace and clarity, because in the next part, everything comes full circle. All the numbers we've talked about, all the changes, the growth, the challenges, they all lead to one final conclusion. So stay with me. The best is yet to come. All right. Let's take a moment to pause and reflect. You've just learned about the powerful messages hidden in numbers. Can you feel the weight of that? The numbers you encounter every day are not just random, they are part of a bigger story. A story about who you are and where you're going. They're symbols of everything from stability to change, growth, and completion. Now think back to some of the numbers we've talked about. Did any of them resonate with you? Have you started noticing the patterns in your own life? Maybe it's that number 4 showing up everywhere, bringing you that sense of solid ground. Or number 9, giving you that feeling of reaching new heights, completing cycles, and moving forward with purpose. You, my friend, are a winner in this life. But the real question is, are you paying attention to the messages being sent your way? Every number has something to say, if we're willing to listen. And that's the most exciting part of all of this. The more you tune in, the clearer the messages become. So what's next for you? Are you going to let the numbers guide you towards something bigger, something more aligned with your true path? The truth is, these numbers are just the beginning. They can be your compass as you move through the ups and downs, helping you navigate the changes that are always on the horizon. But how will you use them? The power is in your hands. Did you enjoy the content? If so, we invite you to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Your support is crucial in helping us continue to provide high-quality information and insights just for you. By subscribing, you'll not only strengthen our community of like-minded individuals pursuing harmony, knowledge, and personal growth, but you'll also ensure you never miss out on future content that could inspire your journey even further. Additionally, consider sharing this video with someone who might benefit from these positive vibrations. You never know how a small gesture can make a significant impact on someone else's life. Liking, subscribing, and sharing helps us create even more valuable teachings on Buddhism in English. Thank you for being a part of our journey. So let me ask you, are you ready to let these signs shape the next chapter of your life? Because if you're willing to listen, there's so much more ahead. Your growth, your stability, your breakthroughs, they're all just a number away. Keep an eye on the signs, keep trusting the process, and keep moving forward. You're on the right path. And the next step, it's up to you.